now. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first game of Trinities. This is a historical mystic game that's happening in 2012. My name is Simon. I'm going to be the game master. This is one of my favorite games, but also one of the most hated games because it has a lot of problems. At least the original content. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna. So I made sure to take off all of the as all of the racism and sexism that is in the original content, and made make it a good game. Right, I'm 28 years old. I use he/they pronouns. I've been GMing for 17 or 18 years, something along those lines. Yeah, and I'm really excited. This is the second dive that I'm making into the Trinities universe on this channel. We had like a really long campaign called Rewriters of History, which is set in the same setting, but is very different from the normal content that you would get with this game. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. All right, let's move on to our players and their characters. Dark Earth.
All right. My name is Tristan, he, they. I'm 20. I've been playing D&D for 5 years now, though that's mostly been relegated to DMing. So I'm happy to finally be able to play again. My character is going to be Kane Holcomb, a little small-time boxer from San Diego who has traveled to England to celebrate his retirement.
All right. Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. I'll just use she, her pronouns. I just turned 22, and I have never played D&D before, so this is my very first game. Um, I play Rose Bradley. She is a little English museum curator, and she's an enchantress.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Tatterbean.
I am Tater Bean, but my actual name is Justin. I live out in the boonies of East Texas. I am playing the character Andrew Carlton, former CEO of Front Tech Industries, upon turning 23 and learning of his true potential, how you say. He he stepped down as CEO, learning that his wealth is nothing but chains to what he can become, and took a flight to England to search for a new path.
Right. We're gonna play the scene of the birthday first, but and then everybody's gonna meet up in England. Zachary.
Okay. I am Zach. I use he, him, they pronouns. And my character is a rogue on the run as he is being hunted by one of the deadliest organizations in the world. He used to be in the Spanish army, or the yeah, and yeah, that's that's him.
All right.
And sorry, my history with D&D is I've played a couple games over like 5 years, but none like really long games. So this could be fun.
Right. And Joel.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joel. I've been playing D&D for about 2 years, and I have been the de facto DM for my friend group for the majority of it. So I've been looking to gain a little bit of experience as a PC. Um, my character is Malachi Abraham, a British Indian who's a first generation uh, citizen in England. Um, he works as a nurse at the local hospital in the pediatric unit. He's a father of two, and right now him and his family are going through a little bit of financial trouble, so he's been picking up a lot of overtime shifts. He's been a little worn down from working a lot, but he's still trying to be the best family man and best dad he can be.
What
Alright.
class are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Cleric.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
As for the powers from your classes that your characters might have, that's going to be introduced in this scene. Malachi, Malachi,
Malachi.
Malachi. We start with you. You're the person driving this green car on the highway. It is the 16th of February. Your birthday. You've turned 33, but you've spent most of the day working hard at the hospital, and you are driving on your way home when something strange starts to happen. It Your car stops, but you don't feel like you're being you don't feel like there was a break in you and you got pushed by the inertia. Instead, it just feels like um time stopped. You look around and none of the other cars that are on the highway are moving either. Everything seems to be frozen, and there is an old man standing right in front of your headlights. We're going to move to Alessandro's. We're gonna be the same thing is happening to all of you, so we're gonna move to Alessandro. Alessandro, you are drinking away your problems as you have been running away from the this shadowy organization. You're in a bar in an undisclosed location on your birthday, very drunk, when suddenly the music stops and you look up to see that that the people who are dancing are kind of frozen midair all around you. Somebody just spilled their drink nearby, and the droplets of alcohol are just in midair, stuck. And Alessandro, you there is a okay. So there is one of these four knights standing in front of you. So I've put their names right beneath the image in the same position as they are. You have the Raphael, the one that is of darker skin and has this very long black beard, who is the only thing that is moving in the room. They seemed to have just tripped as if falling from a great distance and kind of just crash on the floor in front of you before getting up. How do you react to all of this?
I run.
Okay.
I dart through the door.
All right. You drunkenly try to run away. I'm gonna ask you to roll for athletics at a disadvantage, and we're gonna move to Rose. Rose, you are having dinner with your family, celebrating your 33rd birthday. You're looking at your phone every now and then, making sure that hoping to see a text from your friend Anne Fisher, and something strange happens in the moment where you receive a text from her that wishes you a happy birthday and calls you a lovely person she's lucky to have in her life. Time freezes, and there isn't really any sound around you anymore, except for the clinking of a loud armor as the Jibril the one at the bottom of the image, is coming inside of the room and scanning people until their eyes focus on you. How do you react?
Is this a dream? This feels like a dream. I'm gonna pinch myself.
It hurts, and you do not wake up.
Cool.
Uh,
I am going to turn back around and pretend like I don't see him. I'm gonna put my head down.
Okay. He's going to move towards you, and there's a strange light coming out of his finger, and he tries to place it on your forehead. We're gonna move to Andrew. Andrew, time has just frozen in the middle of the party that your wife was throwing for you. This is your apartment, and you find that the only thing that is moving is Mikhail, this old-looking knight, and on his shield is you know the symbol for male, like the circle with the arrow coming out of it, is a very distinct is like there instead of the where there would usually be heraldry. Also, beneath the cape of this knight, wrapped around his armor, you can see something scaly and with tiny wings that is fixing its reptilian eyes on you. What do you do?
I breathe heavily in surprise, thinking to myself, I'm dead, aren't I?
Not yet. Alright. This knight addresses you, makes sure he's talking to the right person. He says, Andrew?
How do you know me?
This should explain everything. And like a light appears on his like metallically gloved finger, and he tries to press it against your forehead. And Kane, this is your first time in England. You had to come here alone for financial reasons, but you're having a nice time in a pub in a traditional looking pub for your 33rd birthday. At some point, it feels like the place is deserted, because like there's only like the one bar person who's been cleaning like a glass, and so you don't really notice when time stops. Because the only movement around you is like the hands of this person. But somebody in full armor steps inside, and for a moment, the first time in England, this person is dressed like a knight of old. It's Uriel from the image of the Guardian Swords. She spots you and walks straight towards you without really very straightforwardly touches your finger with her forehead. So all of you are going to get this sort of strange vision. I know that Alessandro, I still need you to roll athletics, please, to try to with disadvantage because you are drunk, to see how. No, you get caught up to by the night, and you get this vision. It's gonna be accompanied by a lot of images, and it feels more like you're remembering something than really being shown something. Each of your visions is going to be accompanied by the voice of the person who's come to show it to you. And they start making you remember things about the secret history of this world. Long ago, there was nothing. And then there were the 12 creators. The 12 creators were later named after the 12 signs of the zodiac. They came to the place that is now the world, and they started to create a perfect place. They imbued a little bit of their essence in everything that existed. Scorpio made the insects, and Taurus made the trees, and in a lot of things they worked together, but nothing was more complex than their ultimate creation, humans, on which all 12 of the creators worked. It was, and for a time, things were perfect in Eden. But things would change as the two Gemini, Sophia and Samael, started to argue after 1,000 years of peace about the true nature of humans. Sophia argued that deep in the core of humans there was good, light, and empathy, whereas her brother Samael argued that no, the deepest essence of humans was selfish, dark, and irredeemable. They could not come to an argument despite spending days on this debate, and so at the end they decided to get some proof. They attached to every human that existed in Eden one scribe of light that would write down and take notes on every good action that this person would do throughout their lifetime, and one scribe of darkness called the Archon that would take notes on every evil deed. And at the end, when the human died, they would go up to the Great Book and they would write all of those deeds down. And when the bet was over, everything would be tallied, every action would be counted, and it would become clear what the true nature of humans was. Unfortunately, the Archons, the Scribes of Darkness, found that they could take over the bodies of the humans they'd been attached to. And seeing that it was hard for dark deeds to happen in a perfect world, in the paradise in which the humans lived, they decided, 72 of them, to take control over their humans and go to the 72 pillars, 72 trees that held together this perfect place, and destroy them. There was a huge cataclysm. Many people died, and the world in which you live today is nothing but the ruins of Eden of old. The gods were furious. They tried to look for somebody to blame for what had befallen their perfect creation, and since the 72 Archons who took over their humans had all died in the cataclysm or in the minutes afterwards, they turned to Sophia and Samael. They needed to name a culprit to be punished and sentenced for this terrible act, but they didn't know which one was to blame. Indeed, one of them had to be right about the nature of humans, so only the one who was wrong would be at fault for arguing back and having the bet be made in the first place. So they locked away the two Gemini inside of a prison called Labyrinth, and they decided that they would continue the bet. Since all of them would watch over Earth for an entire millennia, and the Archons and the Divas that were on humans would keep tallying up the scores of good and bad actions. And at the end of the 10 millennia from that moment, they would come back to Earth, and they would either make Earth a world of light where the Divas would serve as guides, or make Earth a realm of darkness where the Archons would rule as kings. And then they would kill whichever Gemini had been wrong all along. So they departed from the Earth, and they left Virgo there to watch over it during the millennia. Virgo was a very caring creature, and she felt sad that the 72 divas who were attached to the humans who destroyed Eden didn't really get the chance to prove that their humans could do good deeds. Indeed, only the destruction of Eden was really written in the Great Book. So she brought the 72 back to life. She gave them new rules. The gods had made sure that from after what happened, the Archons and the Divas could no longer take over the body of their humans, so that these sorts of things would never happen. But for the 72, she made an exception. She said, "You will come back to life once in every single millennia that is to come, and you will watch over your humans until they're 33 years old. And when they reach this age, they, based on their actions and based on their choices, either the Archon or the Diva will take over for the body. This way, you will serve as guides, and you might yet prove that your humans were good creatures." After she did this, she realized that the other 12 creators might not really agree with this. So she made the Guardian Swords she made the Guardian Swords protectors who would prevent any of the creators from coming back on Earth and intervening in the rest of the process. Even her. And then she retreated and left the Earth for 1,000 years. When her millennia ended, the millennia of the Sagittarius came, and as Sagittarius the Hunter arrived near Earth, they saw with their eagle gaze, they spotted the 72 creatures that had destroyed Eden in the first place, and they were filled with intense wrath. They tried to go down there, but they were pushed back by the Guardian Swords. So, pushed back into the night sky, they took their bow and their arrows, and they started shooting in the direction of the 72, hoping to kill them. The Guardian Swords were very good at their job, so they deflected every single arrow. Unfortunately, those arrows went to find other targets, similar to the ones that they were meant to hit. Sagittarius kept shooting for a very long time, and when they were done shooting, the stray arrows had killed every Archon and every Diva that was not one of the 72 that weren't protected by the Guardian Swords. And so from there on, only the actions of the 72 would be recorded into the Great Book. Seeing how terribly things went, Sagittarius turned to Pisces, the next creator who was going to watch over Earth. And since Pisces was the great thinker, the one associated with language and thoughtfulness, Sagittarius told them, you have to come up with an answer. So for an entire millennia, Pisces observed the situation and came up with the perfect plan. But they're not a creator of action, so they turned to Aries, the next creator in line to watch over the Earth, to put their plan to fruition. Aries is associated with fighting and martial prowess. They followed the plan perfectly. They didn't. Aries didn't go to Earth. He just got near enough to it, and he breathed inspiration towards large groups of humans. He showed them the symbols of the guardian swords in the heavens, and told them, take inspiration from those swords, from those weapons, and gave them instructions on how to kill the 72 so that they would not come back to life. This way the bet would be off. Hence he created 8 secret organizations of humans who would spend the rest of the millennia tracking down and murdering every last one of the 72. Unfortunately, Ares breathed inspiration too hard, and he created war and destruction in the hearts of men. And seeing that he had overshot, he watched as the world plunged into war and as the 8 organizations started to stray from their path. And after this, Ares gathered the other 12 who were the other 12 who weren't in the labyrinth, and they agreed not to do anything else because every single one of their actions had only made things worse about the whole bet. They decided to just wait it out until the day that the trumpets of the apocalypse would sound and they would all be called back to Earth. This day is today. And that's when your character's visions are going to stop. We're going to go to Maliki. How do you react to an old man coming into your car and giving you those visions, Malachi?
I notice that everything else has stopped around me, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I first look at my phone to see if anything changed, if there's any like news notifications.
No.
Okay, so I then see the old man and worry that he's like hurt or something. So I very tentatively get out of the car, put my hands up, and I'm like, "Hello, sir. Are you hurt? Do you need help?"
I'm fine. I must inform you, you're one of the 72.
72 what?
The 72 humans who in their past lives destroyed Eden.
Malachi does not know what any, like, he thinks that the man he's talking to is like is hallucinating.
Mhm.
So he's like, okay, do you have anywhere to go, or are you what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm assuming because of how we're transitioning from players to players that he gave you the same visions that I was describing. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, like the way I'm playing it is like
Yeah.
Malachi, like he thinks he's also hallucinating.
Yeah,
So he's
okay.
like, he's
Absolutely.
like he doesn't know how to react, so he's just asking the most base questions that he can ask.
You got it. The
Yeah.
the old man is simply going to look beneath his cloak and rummage a little bit and say, "This should help you see this was not a hallucination when everything is over." And he's going to hand you a sword. Now, all of you are going to get a sword, and you get to choose what its appearance is and what type of sword it is. So, for example, Alessandro, you're probably going to want it to be a rapier because it's a finesse weapon and you're a rogue and stuff like this. But yeah.
Are you proficient with the sword that you're given?
You unfortunately, not all classes are proficient with swords, so you might not actually be proficient with the sword that you get.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. So if there are swords that you're proficient with, I would suggest you get this one. Also, all of your swords are going to have two characteristics that are important for this game. They have to have either the drawing or the sculpture of a dragon somewhere on them, and they have a series of 8 symbols that are visible right here. If you click on the button to zoom in, you're going to be able to see some of them. So 4 of the symbols on the blade are very visible. And then there's 3 other symbols that are much less visible, much harder to make out. And there's one that is almost completely faded.
Okay.
All right.
And I am proficient in short swords, so I'll just have a short sword.
All right.
Also, question:
Yes.
Do they take any form that we want?
They take any form that you want as long as it's a wieldable sword, basically.
It's still a sword. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be a sword of some type.
Okay, copy.
You can't just give me a gun.
Nope. All right.
A quick question: do I recognize these symbols by any chance?
You can make a Arcana check for me, please.
Arcana check?
All of you can make Arcana checks, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Luckily, I have nothing in that.
I got a 14. I think that's
Okay.
what that means.
I was doing the leftmost roll.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I got a 4. I take
Yeah.
that back.
Yeah, you get the left. You get the first of the 2 rolls.
It's a straight roll.
20.
Yeah. So
11.
Yeah. So Jess, you're the only one who knows what these symbols are. Those are alchemical symbols that represent the 8 planets in the solar system that are not Earth. The symbol for Earth is missing, and the symbol for the sun is also missing. They are in the order that you would find them. Like the closest to the sun is closest to the hilt of the sword, and yeah. So, okay, we're gonna change the order up just a little bit. Andrew, the old knight Mikhail that's in front of you, as he's handing you your sword, is going to say, "This is your soul blade. This is the most important weapon that you have in the fight against the Archons."
No. I am just a businessman. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. I want to go back to not being this.
You've always been this, and if you don't do anything, the world will end. You have to learn how to use this weapon, because so much hatred against against the 72 Trinities was imbued when Ares breathed on humanity. the swords are the most efficient weapons against the Archons, who've also come back to life. Right. So if he
Okay.
tries to hand it to you, kind of expecting you to like grab it, do you take it in your hands?
I sort of take it, but very slowly and timidly.
All right, you got it. Right. So we're gonna move to Rose. Do you take the weapon being handed to you by Jibril?
To be honest with you, I'm not very good with swords. I think I'm gonna hurt myself if I take that. You don't have anyone who's maybe a little bit of a better, a little bit bigger, a little bit of a better fighter. There's 72, right? Like, what's 1 out of 72? Right?
Well, unfortunately, the today is the day that all of you turn 33, which means all of you are at the same time going to meet their Archons and their Divas. Most of the 72 have had more lives where they've chosen their Archon and their dark sides than lives of light in the past 10 millennia. So most of them are going to fall to the influence of their Archon, who will take over their bodies forever. Those will not help you save the world. Only a few, like you, have had 5 lives of light and 5 lives of darkness, and so you'll be able to stay in control. You'll be in control of both of your Archon and your Diva. And unfortunately, I regret to say, none of the 72 have selected more lives of light than lives of darkness. It's up to you. But you don't need necessarily to just use your sword. Come with me, and he's going to take you like to a window that shows the night sky, and and they're gonna say, when you look up to the night sky, this is what we call the Great Book. This is where all of the good and bad actions have been written down. Every star that you see twinkling in the sky is one of those good actions that was performed in your past lives. But every point of darkness is a dark action. Now that you know this, you'll be able to observe the night sky, and you'll be able to know what actions are associated with each dot. And by calling upon the words that are written into the Great Book, you will be able to bring an echo of those events into the world. They work like spells. And so you're going to remember the different verses, the different spells that are on your character sheet, as basically verses and references to past events. And in brackets, I put the name of the historical figure that is associated with each of the spells. Right. We are going to move to Kane.
So he, right? It's a he.
You're with Raphael and
Uriel.
huh? Oh, Uriel.
You said I had Uriel.
No, Uriel is a woman.
Okay. I look at her, and she shows me that huge vision, and I just stand up and go, Did you fucking drug me?
No, I did not. Try to keep up. your archons and your divas are about to be here, and as she says this, there's two trails of smoke that enter into the room. One of them is shining bright and white, and the other one is completely black. And they're going to form the shapes of two different humans, both of which have facial features that look a lot like you, but different, maybe with a different ethnicity or gender.
Okay.
One of them that is composed of the black smoke looks like a Greek warrior with with a spear and like the round shields that are associated with Spartans, and is frustrated to see Uriel present. The other person, hold on, give me just 1 second. The other person who is draped in light and looks kind of ghostly, you can see through her, is looks like a Japanese woman with clothes that look like traditional in the very ancient way. She has a bow and arrows.
Okay.
Right. So.
I just look at them and go, I'm not drunk enough for this.
Do you grab like you still have a glass full of alcohol, like probably a pint.
I would like to just down that.
As you do this, you can see that the Greek warrior draped in shadows is actually going to like breathe in a little bit of black smoke that's coming from you, and seems to grow a little bit taller or a little bit stronger from the choice you've just made. All right. Uriel is going to turn to the Japanese lady and tell her, Diva, do you your human has chosen 5 lives of light and 5 lives of darkness. Do you agree to work for him and lend him your powers? And she's going to nod and say yes. Uriel asks the same question from your Archon, and the Archon just refuses and says, no way, I should have been in charge of the body now. The darkness has won. There's no reason why I should be serving him instead of him serving me. And you see Uriel sigh, draws her sword, and starts to beat the crap out of him with the flat of her blade until he agrees to serve you. And then both of the figures are going to like transform into mist again that is going to enter your mouth. And that's where you get the astral self powers from the monks, from your monk subclass. Yeah. You'll be able to basically manifest one or the other as physically.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, all of you go through similar scenes with your archons and your divas. We're going to move on to Alessandro. Alessandro, you've just had what looked to be a medieval not medieval, but a Renaissance knight draped in white light enter your body, and a let's see, give me just 1 second to check, and a Greek old man who was draped in shadows also just gets like hit enough times that with the flat of a blade until he agreed to help you. Now that they've both disappeared, you get the chance to talk to the Guardian Sword. What do you say to? I think you have Raphael. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask probably almost the same question as the other dude. Did you drug me? Like, am I okay? Am I dying?
No. Listen. The the final judgment should have been today, but it got prevented. All right. Somebody, the dragon is screwing with the rules and is giving you as much time as possible. We don't know how long he's going to last. At this point, you are going to notice that, like, beneath his hood, there's like two gleaming reptilian eyes that are staring at you, and you notice like a small dragon that is coiled around the back of his head that is observing you very intensely. And Raphael is going to say, it's all up to you. The Guardian Swords are not allowed on Earth except at the time when one of the 12 creators comes down here, or should come down here, like tonight. But they're not gonna come just yet. You have very little time. Okay, now that I've done my job, I've taken care of everything that I'm supposed to. Listen to me. I have a question. It's very important before I disappear, because I have to leave very soon. Tell me, what happens at the end of Lost?
Never gotten around to watch that show. I don't watch TV.
And Raphael just disappears while he's screaming no, and time starts again.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, okay.
I have a question since I'm in a moving car. What does that mean for me?
It means your car starts up again. Like all
While
of
I'm
the
outside, right?
Huh?
I stepped out of the car.
Yeah. The old man is going to. The old man is going to suggest you get back in there before the time. After you try to, like, make sure he's okay.
Malachi fucking dies 5 minutes into the campaign.
Fully veers off the bridge.
Roll to jump out of the way of oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Dark.
You know what? You are correct that you. Oh, by the way, the old man would have told you something he didn't tell the others. He told you, Malachi, that the way for you to find the others who are where the humans is still in charge of the body is to go to Cadbury Castle. They will probably go there at some point, and then he disappears. I would like for you to make a dexterity saving throw to see how well you handle time starting again as you are behind the wheel on the highway.
Oh yes, my 0 dexterity saves, of course.
It's a difficult save.
Zero to literally like 100 because you're on a highway.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's okay. It's not horrible.
Yeah, I said it.
11.
I said it was a difficulty 10, so you're able to just, like, the car behind you is going to see you, like, kind of swerve a little bit, but you don't crash into anyone.
Okay, thank God. I couldn't afford that bill if that happened.
All right.
Why did this have to happen on my birthday? I just want to go home.
Yeah. After your guardian swords disappear, all of you are still going to have the soul blade, to, as time starts again, to show you that this wasn't just a dream, a hallucination. And
does it have normal stats of a sword, or?
Yeah. Do you want a short sword, a long sword?
Short sword. It's the only sword I can use.
Okay, short sword.
Wait. Also, what did the old man show? Just so that he said he showed me something to prove that I wasn't hallucinating.
Oh, it was the sword. He handed it to you and when he disappears and time starts again, the sword is still here.
Oh, okay.
Alright, give me just 1 second, because Roll20 doesn't say...
It's 1d6, and I think it's finesse. So that means I can use my dex on it.
No, short sword is not finesse, no.
It says it's finesse right here, what?
Oh, okay, hold on, give me 1 second. I might be wrong, because Roll20 doesn't... it is finesse, light, and piercing damage with 1d6. My bad.
Yeah. Ooh, that means I can actually use it. Hell yeah.
Cool. So, I hope the lengthy introduction was not too boring. You're gonna get to do way more stuff now. So, quick important stuff. All of your characters except Malachi in the next few days are going to start having dreams of an ancient castle, of knights fighting other knights, and those are very strong and vivid dreams. And doing some research, you are going to find a castle on top of a hill that matches this perfect description. It's Cadbury Castle, and I'm gonna ask all of you in turn what you guys are doing before you head out there. But then we're gonna have all of your characters meet on top of a hill near Cadbury Castle, and that's when I'm gonna take a step back and let you all control the adventure way more.
Okay. Oh, you can go.
Yeah. No. What do you want to do? To like, how do you take care of your life before heading out to Cadbury Castle?
Okay. I'd like to like, it's 2012, so the internet exists.
Yeah.
I'd like to like find some access to a computer
Mhm.
and do like some history research, see if and I can like find anything on like what he's saying is true.
Okay.
All while getting drunk.
All right. So make an investigation roll at disadvantage.
Okay. How is there a special button I can press, or do I just press this twice?
You
Like,
you just click it. You click it once. So you rolled a double 10. You're gonna get like you look at you look through like different websites. You're gonna get some strange occult websites that have some things that like might fit with this with the vision you've been shown. But on the other hand, you also have some like pretty hard evidence, like fossils and things like this, that suggest that the world was not created just 11 millennia ago, like the vision suggested. So it's a bit uncertain. Who is speaking, by the way? I'm sorry, I'm not used to your voices yet.
I believe that was Tristan, right? You spoke.
oh yeah. That was me. Yeah.
Okay.
Dark Wrath.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So, what about the others? What do you want to do?
I guess I'll go. I promised my daughter that we would have cake on my birthday, so I go home, and have cake with the family. I do not bring the sword inside.
Okay.
Just because we have children.
Mhm.
I do some like I do some cursory research while at work about Cadbury Castle.
Yeah.
It's very cursory. Also, just another question: could I make the sword that he gave me? Could it be like a dagger?
It's unfortunately, a dagger is too short to qualify as. We're gonna say it's a big dagger. So it has the stats of a dagger, and you're able to wield it like a dagger. But it's a large dagger, so that it still counts as a sword for lore purposes. Sounds good?
Thank you. Yep,
Yeah, of
thank you.
course.
That's exactly what I was asking for. Yeah, I do some cursory research while at work, but I'm like busy, and it's not like the greatest research.
Mhm.
I do not tell my wife anything of any part of this.
Okay. That's got it.
Do I roll an investigation or no?
Yeah, go ahead. You do not have disadvantage like the other because I don't think you're drunk while doing this.
Yeah, I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I'm just preoccupied. It's almost as bad.
Yeah, it's like I said.
It's actively worse.
You find some strange like astrology websites that like have some stuff that might correlate, but you also find a lot of things that like you look up how stars work, and you like a lot of scientific papers say that no, stars are not records of past events and stuff like this.
Okay. That's how I pass my time.
All right. And afterwards, do you when you have like a couple of days off from work, do you head off to Cadbury Castle?
Yeah, like I do also want to do one more thing. I want to roll an insight. Is it possible to like for me to like roll an insight check after the old man is gone, just to know if he's like evil?
You can roll insight check afterwards, because like because we were going from player to player pretty quickly, you didn't get the chance to necessarily do as much as you would have normally in a normal scene. So go ahead and roll insight now. Well, it's a bit hard to tell. You feel like the old man was meaning well, but the fact that he had a large pentacle on the book that was hanging from his chest, and crows and dark robes, it just doesn't necessarily scream good person, but he had a nice tone.
I feel like since he has the power to stop time, because that's the only way I can think of it.
Mhm.
I should probably just do what he says, because he
Alright.
could hurt me. Yeah.
You got it.
So I will go on my off day instead of yeah.
All right. All right. What about the others?
All right, Alessandro. Yeah, right after he got all that information, he went home, went to bed, started getting these dreams, woke up, sober up, started doing some research at a library.
Okay. Roll.
He's sober at this moment.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll investigation.
Right.
13. Pretty similar to the others. You find some evidence. You find some websites that claim things like this, but you find evidence that kind of goes against what the vision was, telling you.
All right. Well, then going off that, and since I've been getting dreams of this castle, I'm going to go to the store, purchase some liquor, and head off on a journey.
All right, you got it.
Hell yeah.
Drunk driving.
Yeah.
That's an
Oh
adventure.
no, I am not driving.
Jess, you I feel like Jess and Andrew both had people who were watching them a little bit more closely, so seeing like that out of nowhere they have a sword now while they were with family would probably be interesting. Jess, how does Rose explain the presence of a short sword or a dagger?
a now illegal weapon just entering.
Well, like right after he goes, she's still trying to talk to him.
Mhm.
So she's over here like, what am I supposed to do? Do I call into work?
Yeah.
Do I find someone to look after my cat? What? Then
Time-
she's gonna go and
yeah.
like shamefully sit back down with her parents and be like, "It's a birthday gift from Anne."
Oh, how lovely! What's those symbols on there mean?
Oh, it's just for astrology, cause she's she's such a Virgo, right?
Your
And then I'm going to text Anne back and
Okay.
say, "Oh my gosh, thank you, heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji." And then I get rid of 2 of the heart emojis and I send that. And then I say, "But you should text me the next time you're in London." And then I send that as well.
Okay.
And then the next day, I guess I'm gonna go into work the next day. I'm gonna start asking around. I'm gonna ask some of my colleagues if they know anything about this castle after the dream I had. I'm gonna ask in, like, I have a Facebook group with some of my fellow art history majors after I graduated.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask in there as well. Can I roll for investigation for that?
Yes, and you have advantage because of the resources that your character has because you're like museum person.
Oh, cool. Do I do it twice then, or just once?
No, you just click it once, but you're gonna pick the best of the 2 numbers that is going to show up
Okay.
on
Yeah.
beneath your yeah. So
Damn.
Okay, so I got a 20.
yeah, exactly.
A crit.
But if if the 20 was on the other side, you would still have gotten the 20. When you have advantage,
Okay.
you pick the best one. When you have disadvantage, you pick the lowest one. When you have neither, you pick the first one.
Okay.
So yeah, with a 20, Cadbury Castle is this ancient ruin. You're going to learn that there is currently an archaeological project by a university professor and his students, like just having a look at the site. And it is known to have been it is thought to have been the inspiration for the legendary Castle of Camelot.
Cool. And then I guess I also have to talk to my boss. I gotta ask for like a day off.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna give it to me, but
Yeah.
it's happening either way.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to like okay, so roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
I know.
You're good at everything.
That's why you have spells. Oh, no, that's enough persuasion. You don't even need to tell your boss that you're going to like near an archaeological dig site. You're allowed to take your day off and go into the countryside.
Nice.
Cool. 2 of you are already in England, so those 2, it is gonna be pretty it's only going to cost you something like $30 or sorry, 30 euros to get to where you're going. All of the others, you kind of have to take flights to get there. So yes,
I very begrudgingly lose the 30 euros. God, that's
30 euros is like a third of my fucking money. Holy fuck.
Could I attempt to sneak onto a train?
Holy God!
I also want to have a conversation with my wife about why I'm not going to be like in the city
Mhm.
for like a bit. Like hey. So I go to my wife is Andrea. I would go to her like, hey, I'm gonna be just occupied with like a work trip.
roll deception.
5 more. Hell yeah.
I can't say it. It's like okay. Please roll.
Okay.
12.
You see like a work trip
I just got I got like an interview for a position by like Cadbury Castle.
Cadbury Castle Hospital.
Yeah, like I don't know if I don't know if like, they said I could have a little bit more pay, so
Okay.
No.
How long are you gonna be gone?
I'll be gone for like most of the day because I'm gonna use my off day to do this.
Okay. You're not certain if she 100% trusts you, but she's gonna let she's gonna let it happen.
I also like ask her about how I ask her like, hey, how did the interview yesterday go? Just I know you said you had an interview.
I'm hopeful that this I'm hopeful they looked they sounded like they really wanted to call me back, but I haven't gotten a phone call yet. So
Nah, you're gonna get a phone call. You're definitely gonna get a phone call. All right. Do you mind just taking care of the kids for the day, covering for me?
Yeah. I can move the interviews I've got tomorrow to some. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thank you. The best. Love you.
Successfully lie to our spouses.
That's a marriage.
I as a married man, as a married person, I can tell you no, that's not what marriage is about. Do not lie to your spouses.
I'm going off to become fucking an adventurer
Yeah.
and have the fate of the world on my shoulders.
You know when you're a nurse and you gotta take a work trip to an ancient castle.
Yeah.
You're getting drunk and a fucking medieval lady hands you a sword and goes, "Go kill God."
It's one of those days. It's just like another one of those days.
What can I say? Mondays, am I right?
It's like one night, it just out of nowhere, Igor just pops out. This world must be. This world must prevent. You must prevent the world from succumbing to ruin.
Yep.
Damn, not again.
So, as you were saying about traveling.
Yeah. All of you. Okay, so one of you wanted to sneak aboard a train. I'm gonna ask you to make a difficulty 15 stealth check.
Let's go.
Nice. Okay. So
Hey, you did it.
So you
Could I
don't. You do not need to pay to get to Cadbury Castle.
I will just pay to get to Cadbury.
All right.
All right. Everybody who's out of everybody who's currently living in Europe, in 2012, it would cost something like $40. 40 euros to get to London and to get to Cadbury. I think was one of you in another continent?
I think.
Andrew?
I believe I have not gotten to do my thing yet. As the sword just appears in my hand and everyone is very confused, I try and make a swift explanation for all this. Thank you for coming out tonight to celebrate my 33rd birthday. There is still some cake left on the counter. My good night, and I just go to my bedroom and put this sword under the bed and just put my hands in my face. My wife comes and comforts me, like, what is going on? A sword appeared in your hand. And for the next couple of days, I seriously ponder about what happened.
Yeah.
I do research like everyone else did.
Mm-hmm.
And I come to the revelation that all my life, I've been nothing more than a rich kid that's been given everything he's ever wanted. Never been being able to do anything truly for myself. My wife, she sees what I'm going through, and like she wants a divorce after the lengths I go to practical embezzlement to figure out more and more about the life I've been thrust into. until I make the serious decision to step down as CEO of Front Tech Industries and pass off my position to my CFO, which I've given hell for my expenses in the past.
Mhm.
I step down, eventually file up the divorce papers just for a chance to become something more than what I am right now. And I book a flight to England to that hill I've seen on countless dreams.
All right. Do you want to roll for investigation to see if you uncover anything specific? Because I think yeah, everybody else got to make a roll.
I know I don't want to ask for advantage, but I'm literally liquidating my assets
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. No, I think you're one of the characters for whom it would make sense to have advantage on this roll before you as you like basically like leave that life, but spend those resources. So yeah, go ahead. You have advantage. Yeah, no,
That's an 8.
Huh? Huh?
Woo!
Oh
No,
my
no.
god!
Advantage!
That's
For
so
nothing.
sad.
I liquidated my assets for an 8.
Spent millions of dollars and learned shit.
Yeah, like I think what happens very likely is you get too much information that is contradictory in various ways. Like you hire private investigators that end up like that go looking into into very different directions, looking like at the symbols on your sword, or this idea that like the 12 zodiac signs are gods and stuff like this, and so they just come back to you with too much information that doesn't really like mesh fluidly in any way. So you're just left with more questions than answer.
Damn.
Hmm?
Well, I take that flight. Well, I take that flight over to England.
All right. Which country are you in?
The United States.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to say that the money that you have at the start of the game is the money that you have like in gold pieces is gonna be the what you have left after buying the ticket and paying the investigators and stuff like this. Sounds good?
That sounds
All right.
perfectly fine to me.
Cool. So, Cadbury Castle is this large hill with different moats and the leftovers from walls. As you, all of you are going to, come to this place through different roads, but all of you are drawn to like this nearby hill that has a very good outlook on the ruins, and you might not arrive like and you kind of are going to arrive within like minutes of each other.
Okay, so
Mhm.
sorry, just a quick question, because both me and I think it's Alessandro
Yeah.
are taking a train. Do
So
we
am I.
take the same? Okay. Do the three of us take the same train then?
You might be coming from different like directions from all over the country, or from other places in Europe. So I think it would be better if everybody meets basically at the same time at this moment up on the hill.
All right.
Cool. So, oopsie. As you spot each other on the hill, a few of you are going to have this strange moment of recognition where you recognize the facial features of the others. They might not be yeah, and like they might not be exactly as you remember them, but you get this sense that you've met each other in the past. There is one exception to this. None of you feel like you've met Malachi before, and Malachi, you don't feel like you've met any of them before. But hold on, give me 1 second. But as you come on this hill, I want everybody who's not Malachi to make an intelligence roll, please.
So not me. Right?
Intelligence save or just roll?
Just a roll.
You said except Malachi, right?
Except Malachi, yeah.
Now.
Wow, we have an intelligent party. This is a good decision.
Wow, I actually am intelligent too. That's just funny. I rolled a 1. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
I have wisdom. Thank you very much. I picked
I
wisdom.
got 15 twice somehow. That's actually
I have
more
a
impressive.
16
I'm
intelligence.
not smart. I will stay. Like, I got an 8.
Yeah.
Fucking intelligence.
Hold on. Oh, Dark Raft, do you think in Roll20 you could change your name to be the name of your character so that it's slightly easier to tell who's who? Actually, if everybody could...
there we go. Yeah, of course I can do that.
Could do that, that would help a little bit.
How do we do that?
Go in settings.
Yeah, there's a setting.
It's the first thing. Display name.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take away my actual name just because I feel like my Discord name gives it away.
So give me just 1 second. I have to look something up real quick. Both.
Could I ask a question to the rest of the party?
Yep.
What do they look like?
I'll send a picture.
Oh yeah, there's pictures. Yeah. Oh yeah, there are pictures. Actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah, making sure. Yep.
I sent it on Discord. I feel like that was the best place.
Also, you can
like
check it
that,
again if I'm
but
not
like-
mistaken.
Oh yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
Yeah, I checked it on Roll20. I should have just checked it on Roll20.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, come on. No, it got deleted. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Skype does not keep stuff long enough for...
How do you change your avatar in Roll20?
I think you...
Click on your
Yeah,
name
okay.
and then click edit,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's avatar, and you can click remove, and you can place different pictures there.
Yep. I strongly suggest using Hero Forge if you want to make one from scratch online. That's what I did to make my character. And then just use the snipping tool to snap it out.
I just found a nice picture on Google that I felt fit him. That's
Finding an
Yeah.
animated Indian nurse was just a very Indian male nurse was a very tough process.
I couldn't find anything I liked, so I was like, I'm just gonna draw a real sloppy sketch of what she
You
looks
drew
like.
that? Oh, that's actually cool.
Thank you.
My drawing skills are just stick figures. I can't draw for shit.
I can trace.
Mine are like sloppy ovals because I can't draw circles.
Alright. Okay. So, 4 of you looking at each other are going to get flashes of seeing those other characters as men in heavy knightly armor. Those of you who rolled above a 10 are in their intelligence check.
Above a 10 or a 10?
10 or above. So dark around.
Okay.
So Kane also gets this. Are going to have names associated with this. Both of you associate Alessandro with the name Lancelot. Both of you associate Kane with the name Bedivere. Both of you associate Andrew with the name Caradoc, and both of you associate Rose with Galahad. I need you guys to write this down because the only one because I might there's a good chance I will forget who I gave to whom. Sorry for that, but yeah.
You can totally just
What
put
did
it
we
in, like, your
associate
bio.
Kane with? I didn't get the name.
Kane
Bedivere.
Bedivere.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Again, I don't know any of this, right?
Yeah. So all of the other four had a previous incarnation in which they were Knights of the Round Table. Because of the past lives that you have, it's not compatible with Malachi. So that's why the old man told you specifically go to Cadbury Castle, because you didn't have the dreams to lead you here.
Okay, that's cool.
Who did I recognize as Lancelot? Which one was that?
Alessandro.
Me, Alessandro. Yes.
Okay. I'd like to walk up to Alessandro
All right.
and go.
Oh, sorry,
Lance?
I didn't move you to the right map. Here you
it's
all.
okay.
You're all here on this hill.
Okay.
Oh,
I have
that's
control of my token? Yes, I do. Okay.
Wow.
Which one's Alessandro? Is
I'm
this,
gonna
is it this
Uh,
one?
This one that's moving.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So I walk up to Alessandro and I go, "Is your name Lancelot?"
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I saw some round table stuff. I didn't like. Maybe, I don't know. I am Alessandro.
He goes, "Oh well, the name's Kane.
Nice to meet you.
Do you know any of the other people here?"
No, not yet. I wasn't expecting to see other people.
Me neither.
I look very confused at this group of people. Did an old man that stopped time tell you guys to come here too, or was it just me?
Oh, I didn't see an old man. No. I saw this. It was like this sort of like night, and I was trying to like be polite and not stare, but he came up and he just kind of poked me on the forehead.
Some woman
Anyone?
cornered me in a bar.
Oh.
The exact same happened to me with the knight. He gave you a sword, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
really know
can
what
I-
to do with it.
Yeah.
Can I pull the sword out?
Yeah, I pull out my dagger.
I pull out my rapier.
I try to pull out mine too, but I'm not proficient in swords and I fumble it. Fuck. Sorry.
You're not proficient in any sword?
I think I'm proficient in like daggers, possibly.
You,
Let me
yeah.
look.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to write it with the stats of a dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, you're proficient in dagger.
Yeah. Okay. It's a dagger.
Yeah.
5th edition. It does 1d4 damage. It's piercing damage, and you can throw it. I would not recommend throwing your soul blade. But
It's
hey,
not like a boomerang; it doesn't come back.
It's not like Thor. It's not like
I'm not
Thor's
gonna
hammer.
answer this question until you try it out.
Oh, okay.
I turned. If you don't mind me asking, what do you got? Who are you guys?
The name's Kane Holcomb.
I'm Malachi Abraham.
I'm Rose Bradley.
Andrew Carlton. You might know me as the former CEO of Front Tech Industries.
I have
I
never
don't.
heard of that. I've got to be
I have.
honest.
I
What
don't
do
know
they
what that
make?
is.
I
What do they
don't mean
make?
any offense, but I don't know what that is.
What does your company make?
We make mostly robotics.
Okay. My character
I
has
don't-
no idea then.
Yeah.
At least
Just so-
that's what I was told. I never actually looked at the books.
Just so everyone knows, I'm wearing like a suit that you would wear to an interview, but just because that's the lie. And I have to.
I'm just
You're
wearing
very
sweatpants
dressed
and
up for an
tee.
archaeological ruin.
I didn't even know what to do, so I just dressed up. I'm really confused. I don't know what
I mean,
I'm
it's a
supposed
little
to do.
muddy out here, aren't you? Oh, your poor trousers.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be a hard conversation when I get home.
Did your mysterious individuals show you anything?
Yeah, a lot of things.
What did they tell you about?
Okay, this is me, the player. What? Having the question, like, could you just give me a run through what are they showing again?
Like 72 fucking
Yeah,
people, like
oh yeah. Like there's like
evil
72.
good.
Yeah, there's like 72 divas, and
72
this is great book.
archons, 12
Yeah,
creators, 8 organizations made specially to track you down and kill you, things like this.
Yeah. I was like, I give it like there's like 72 divas. There's like 12 gods.
Yeah, that's
There's like a conflict. There's a whole lot. Like I'm gonna be honest, there's a whole lot. Way too quickly.
By the way, if like because it's important lore, feel free to like look at the video again when I post it on YouTube. Because
copy,
like
yeah.
it's I tried to have all of the important details in there, but also not take too long because it's a lot of lore for in a short amount of time.
Did you get
And
my
I'm
DM?
writing all this down, so if you guys want, I can like take a picture of my journal or something.
That would be greatly appreciated.
I
At the
can.
end of the session, I'll send it in the Discord chat.
Yep. Did you get my DM? Just because I have a question, and I don't know if that was also explained in the visions that I would have.
DM to me.
Yep.
from Lip.
Where in Discord in Roll20?
Discord. Oh, it did not go through. 1 second. Let me try to send it again.
You can whisper on
Oh.
Roll20. Just so
Oh
you know.
snap! Yeah. For some
Yeah.
I
It was Scorpio, I think.
Okay, copy.
That,
Okay.
I feel like that would work best. Also, by the way, you the others did not get that explanation, but what I told you about where your powers come from, you got that explanation from the old man.
Yeah. I also that old guy also like told me about a bunch of things about like I have powers now. Don't know what they mean. Do you guys have
Oh
powers?
yeah, I have powers too. I've got this whole like spell book, and some of the spells are kind of nifty, if I'm being honest. But then some of them are
Listen,
for fighting. Are we gonna fight? I don't think I'm cut out for that.
I'm just trying to like pay my bills, not
What
fight.
do y'all do for a living?
I'm a registered nurse at the pediatric.
I'm a
Right.
museum curator.
All right, y'all definitely aren't supposed to be here with me. I'm out.
I beat people. I don't know what to really say.
That sounds. What I feel like. Wait, that's a profession? Just beating people?
I'm a boxer.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That I feel like
That
you were-
makes me feel a little bit better, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought you were just going out, just like going to pubs and just beating up the nearest person you see.
You're not like a
Yeah.
kill for hire.
Yeah.
Just...
Unless you
moving off
piss
to
me
the
off
west
when
side.
I'm drinking, that's not likely.
Oh. All right.
Okay, let's not drink then.
We just won't go to any pubs.
Yeah, let's not drink. Sure. Okay, so could we just like talk somewhere, like sit down and talk, or do we have to talk on this hill?
You don't want to sit down on the hill in your suit. You fool.
Yes,
you,
this is my one suit, and I do not want to ruin this.
you can look around. This is the English countryside. There's a couple of like villages scattered around here. You can head off to the nearest one if you want. You can also see that nearest to you, within walking distance, are like those large plastic tents over sections of Cadbury Castle where there's an archaeological dig site, and you see you see people are just like protecting the dig site from like the rain. But there's also like nearby tents that seem to have like snacks and hot coffee and stuff like this that are there.
I'd like to go over there and ask around.
Yeah, how about we head over to one of the
Yeah.
places with the snacks and the hot coffee?
Yeah,
I
some
follow-
food
Yeah,
sounds good
here,
to me. I hear in the background.
I'm gonna look and see if there's artifacts.
Wait,
if I'm
wait,
being
you left?
honest.
Okay.
I basically did, but I kind of
I'm
stayed
going over to the
this
tent.
way.
Well, I forfeit my entire life. I'm gonna get some answers.
Okay,
Is
that's
Alessandro going to follow us, or is he going to stay over there?
He's gonna follow, but from a distance.
All right.
okay.
Kane doesn't.
Doesn't want people to know he's with us.
Okay. I follow the group just because I do not know what else to do.
All right, you got it.
So I just wanna stay
Rose, I
beside
heard you
you
say
guys
you
way
wanted
over
to
there.
have a look for potential artifacts in this dig site. So go ahead and make a perception roll.
That'll be for all of us.
Rose is the one who specified she
I'm
looked
also
around.
not looking for artifacts. I just want to go get a cup of coffee.
That's an 18.
Nice. So, you look like as you're reaching this place, there's a student that is like taking notes on like trying to draw basically like what's happening in a hole in the ground with all of with different bits and pieces of old objects that have been unearthed, and you see that she is leaning back against one of the crumbling walls of this ruin and is about to topple the whole wall. As you get displaced, Jess, what do you do?
I go, no, look out, you're gonna ruin it, you're gonna destroy it, oh my god.
All right. Yeah, she she steps forwards again, right on time for the and the wall just kind of shifts back into position.
Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you, sorry.
Right. Thank you. And like she looks around, trying to make sure nobody saw it. And you see this tall man who's been giving directions around the dig site come towards you and says, "Well, thank you. You've just saved what I consider to be a national treasure from being destroyed by one of my students. Be careful, Mary." And he turns to you and he says, "I'm Eric Carlson. I'm the professor in charge of this dig site. What can
I see, take my view of things. It is a national treasure, isn't it? I'm Rose Bradley. I'm from the British Museum.
Ooh, what an honor!" And like he extends his hand to shake yours.
I gingerly take his hand, but my palms are so sweaty, I gotta wipe them off first.
Well, Miss Bradley, you and your assistants are free to hang around. You might you might help out some of my students and protect some more of the national heritage. What brings you here on this rainy day?
Here on museum business, actually.
Ooh.
I've been sent to look at some of your artifacts and see if any of them need preservation. We could bring them into the museum if any of them aren't safe out in the open.
Oh, I didn't know the National Museum was taking an interest in my work. Oh, that's a step up for me. Roll
Oh
deception.
yes, yes. We
Could I
you
could I give
you
could I give the help
making
action
your
by
way
like
through the
trying?
ranks.
Could I get the
Yeah.
help action by trying to be as assistant looking as possible?
Sure. Go ahead. So you have advantage on your deception.
Showed up to an archaeological dig in a suit.
Yes, we're here to do museum business.
To be fair, Eric Carlson is also in a suit, so he
Okay,
doesn't think
that
it's out
makes
of
me feel better.
like he
Okay,
doesn't
that's-
seem to think it's out of place.
Okay, thank God.
His probably isn't muddy and wet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I was just
Could
digging
I
somewhere.
make a history check or some kind of see how much I know about the National Museum?
Sorry, say that again.
I mean, I can tell you about the National Museum if you want to know.
Well-
Yeah, but in this very instance, I don't really know how much I do know. I just want to
Oh,
see
okay.
how much I can pull it off.
Yeah. Make a history check for me, please.
I,
All right.
I was never a history guy, so I couldn't.
15.
Yeah, nice. So, Andrew, yeah, you, you've got. What do you want to know about the National Museum? Like, it's a reputable organization, is what I can just tell you in general. But what are you trying to?
Just generally what they take interest in and why they do like take preservation in certain things.
Oh, right. Well, you're, you know that they have like a pretty strong, they already have a lot of stock, a lot of stuff in their archives. So they don't very often need to go out and like get new stuff. Especially like in the countryside of England, because most of the content of the National, Museum of England is not very English. It's from colonized countries. So yeah, you can see why Eric would think it's a great honor to have someone from that museum just around.
Well, I would like to use my known knowledge of this and help preserve the enhance the illusion that we are from the National Archive.
Okay. Yeah. So you are giving advantage to Rose's deception check.
I'll have to make a deception
Yes,
check.
and I'm doing this by. Hi, my name's Theodore.
Fuck, I get
Glad
a
to be
-1
out
to
here.
deception.
We're hoping to
Okay.
increase our, reputation with Europe as a whole by really getting some good discoveries from our own homeland.
All right. With an
Damn, Rose, you're
18,
rolling-
Eric,
Oh yeah, with advantage I get an 18.
Yeah. Eric Carlson is like completely convinced. He's going to say, "Well, that's fantastic. Let me tell you, it was a very interesting story that brought me to get this whole group here. Did you know recently that we've scanned this old tapestry from the war of the War of the Roses, old history stuff, fascinating, like political conflict. I hear Game of Thrones was inspired by those events. Anyways, we scanned this old tapestry and found that beneath that there was an older painting beneath the painting of those two roses that was being kept in an abbey, and that represented the round table with all of its knights, and with all 12 knights, and there was this strange thing that nobody could explain about where on the table in each spot in front of the knight was one of the zodiac signs. Now that's my specialty. I like to find connections between those signs and different archaeological sites. Like, did you know that they were that those signs of the zodiac were found in the 12 temples along the Nile River? And so yeah, that's how I got started here. I'm yeah. Do you
Interesting.
That's really fascinating.
How old do you believe this tapestry to be?
Oh well, the War of the Roses. Like he's gonna give you a precise date. So give me just 1 second. Do, do, do.
I forgot the person who was following us from behind. How far behind us are you right now?
Like 8, 9, 10 feet, something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so you're like
I'm
still
not,
with
I'm not even with you guys.
Okay. So
I'm at it.
yeah, that's Alessandro, who's like pretty far behind, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I went to go grab a cup of coffee, and then after I grab that coffee, I'll
Reunite.
reunite. That's
Cool.
the word.
Like I imagine the whole group just moves beneath one of the like tarps of the dig site. So all of you are pretty near where there's like coffee, tea, and snacks. So yeah, you're able to reunite. All of you are able to see that the one you've identified as Lancelot is steering clear, which is understandable. If you knew you were the reincarnation of Lancelot, you'd expect the other knights to be angry at you. So yeah, the War of the Roses ended in the 15th century.
I'm a history major. I should know this.
There we go.
It ended in 1487, I believe.
So
they're doing digging here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick to answer the question, Eric Carlson is going to say we originally thought that tapestry was from 1487, but the wood proved to be much more ancient when we did some carbon dating, and on top of this, well, the fact that they painted over something that referenced the Arthurian myths places it at even farther back in time. We don't really know exactly how far. That's why we're looking around here for, to see if there's any other signs of the zodiac signs just in this ruin.
Do you think we could see the painting? Could you take us to it?
Oh, you'd have to drive. It's gonna be a couple of hours from here, but I've got hold on, and like he's going to go to his tent. He comes back, and you're going to see like basically. He's going to show you the image of the tapestry, which is basically just like two roses, a white rose and a red rose, one on top of the other. And then he shows you what they were able to get with like basically like scanner that allows you to like watch to look beneath layers of paint. And it's really hard to make out, but it's he's going to show you this like image like he described of a round table with 12 knights around it, and each section of the round table having one different symbol in front of it. The only knight who's really standing out because like it's really hard to make details with scans like this. The only knight who stands out is the one who has a golden crown above his head and is in front of the symbol of Leo.
That's Lancelot, right?
Oh, with the crown? No, that's probably King Arthur.
I've never been too great with my history.
Huh. That's well.
It was really funny. That's a really good joke.
No.
We all know a lot about history, right? Because we're from the museum.
Ken looks at you and goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, Yeah, I just, yeah.
He's a joker.
I'm assuming you're the bodyguard, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. She's an important lady. I have to make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Uh, uh, naturally. Now, don't worry. We don't have our own guards here, but it's just me and my students from Oxford. So you can be at ease around here, friend. Well,
if you don't mind me asking, is there like a private area where we could just have a conversation,
wow.
like our group?
You can stay by the break area. Feel free to the food that's over there. It's all business expenses that the university is paying for. So
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm gonna be getting back to work. Be
Oh,
careful.
before I go, can I give you my business card and maybe you could email that picture to me?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Here. He's also going to give you his business card, which has like the 12 zodiac signs on it, but it's yeah, and like it's a very like photoshopped card that has a lot of like effects one on top of each other, which makes it look very kind of overworked.
Do I see the zodiac signs on the business card?
Yeah.
I excuse me, sir. One last question. I just saw the zodiac signs on your business card. I just have to ask, what zodiac are you?
Oh, I'm a Gemini.
Copy. Understood.
Hmm.
Thank you for telling me.
Interesting.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
When's our birthday again? It's
It was the
Like,
16th. Of
the 16th
of
February.
February.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's very cold out here.
Oh,
What?
wait.
Gemini.
We've never actually done. We all have the same birthdays.
Yeah. I think that makes us all Geminis, right?
What do you mean we all have the same birthdays?
Yeah, like you
As
were.
Alessandro jogs up.
And he goes, "Well, I came to England for my birthday." Oh, we're Aquarius. We're all Aquariuses.
Okay. In that case, why don't we all have a conversation? I just whispered to the group.
All right, so we're
Uh,
gonna walk over to where we can
Yeah, privately talk.
privately talk.
Oh, was I interrupting something?
Wait, what? No,
What? No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, good.
Get over to where we are.
Oh no, that's not the okay.
Group portal.
You just need to make an assessment of this discovery.
Wait,
I walk up to whoever called me Lancelot, and I look him dead in the eyes and ask him why he called me that.
I look at you and goes, "I thought that may have been your name."
Why though?
I thought that was your name too, so it's
feeling.
not just him.
I don't
I'm
know.
a little
I
confused.
felt like
Is
I felt like we had met before, and so I thought your name was Lancelot.
I step a little bit away. I take out my liquor. And
Do you guys all know each other?
I've
I-
never met any of these people, except that I thought I've never met them, but I feel a sense of deja vu around you guys, except for you in the suit. I'm sorry. Your name? What's your name?
Oh, I'm Malachi.
All right, I don't think I've met you before, Malachi, but the rest of you, I saw you and I thought, oh, it's my fellow Knights of the Round Table, and then I thought, no, that's crazy, and then I thought, but crazy things have been happening, so maybe.
Knights of the
Same.
Knights of the Round Table.
As soon as I call you,
like
So,
Yes,
what-
like King Arthur's knights.
yes.
Hmm.
Like the
What's the
knights that we
story?
just saw in that picture.
And
I
you're
saw-
them.
Yes,
we're not-
something in me says yes.
I don't have the qualities of a knight.
I
There
don't.
I mean,
more
I
that-
don't either. and at
Yeah,
the same time, here we are.
yes.
Kane thinks and goes, I might have the qualities of a knight.
That I could see, but like, uh, I'm not distrusting you guys. It's just like, okay, what am I doing here? I just
What are you doing here? Why?
I was just told by an old man to just come here. I internally try to talk to Scorpio, like, hey, like I whisper to Scorpio in my head to see if anything happens.
You don't have the commune power that clerics get at higher levels, so
You
nothing.
cut off.
Huh?
You cut off. What did you say?
You don't have the commune power that clerics get at higher level, so nothing
Yeah.
happens when you try to like when you offer prayers to Scorpio.
Okay. I
Okay.
apparently like I was told by like a god to come here. I believe his name was Scorpio, or him or them. I don't know. I don't know what gender he is, or they are. Sorry, I'm getting used to all this, to like
Yeah.
the proper vernacular.
Well, I don't know if I speak on anyone else's behalf when I say I came here, because a knight gave me a sword. I got dreams of a hill, and then I came to the hill expecting something to happen, and lo and behold, we're all here together.
That is
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
exactly what happened to me. Yeah.
Okay,
I kind of
Okay,
lean over
raise your
to.
hand if it happened to you.
I raise my hand.
I raised my hand.
I
As I raise my hand, I kind of lean over to Rose and go, Did some people turn to smoke and enter you as well?
Yes, it was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
that's all that I do.
It was
I
like
do. I
taking a shot, but no chaser.
And he goes, Okay, I am not going crazy.
Oh, it reminded me of my younger years when I was flipped upside down and chugged a barrel.
That sounds fun.
sure.
Cool. We've definitely all done
Until
that.
the next
Yeah, I most definitely also have that same experience. Uh, uh,
Yeah, same. Definitely.
yeah, that I don't doubt with you and the open liquor bottle.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing the liquor. I used to party.
Yes,
Definitely
of
not
course.
murder people.
Oh, that's how I do the arrow.
Okay, what? Okay. You brought up the murder, so I got it. Did you murder people?
What? What? No, no,
What?
no,
What?
no,
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 no.
no,
Or
no.
someone's a
no.
murderer.
No,
Oh,
no, no, no.
You
no,
just
I don't
randomly
know.
just brought up the part where I
I think
Okay.
you're hearing stuff.
Okay.
Because I thought we were all supposed to be like saving the world or something by choosing to be good. I don't. That's what I got from that.
A bad person. All right.
I
am not a
Well,
bad person.
don't
I
be.
look at Alessandro suspiciously.
I look okay. All right. Okay. Let's put everything on the table. So you guys could be incarnations of the Knights of the Round Table. You also had similar visions of knights telling you to come here with dreams. Apparently knights also try to enter you, which, okay. And then we are supposed to save the world. But from what?
Yeah.
How?
Yes, that is the question and implication that something, somewhere, somehow, is trying to destroy the world.
Oh. Should we tell more people about this? Like,
Who the I barely
stare
believe
at
it, and it
him
happened
The
to me.
only
Who the
reason I
fuck is
believe it
going
is
to
because I
believe
still have
you?
this sword.
True. We'll probably just get locked up.
Stare at him with the same kind of look as you know when a homeless person is saying random gibberish on the side of the street, and then people
Yeah,
just
you
look at
just
them with
look
pity or like
yeah,
confusion.
yeah,
It's that exact same look.
Yeah, they're gonna
yeah,
think we're a doomsday cult.
yeah. I can't.
I can name 3 people that would believe such things. 2
Okay.
of which are dead, and the other one is in a mental asylum.
Why don't? Okay, so Could I roll like through all those visions? Could I roll some kind of insight to try to figure out when and how this like evil that we're supposed to fight is gonna come about?
Right? Yeah. You basically like the general gist that you got. I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but basically, the like because the night sky is full of darkness instead of light, clearly the actions recorded in throughout history show that humanity is more evil. And so when the gods come back to Earth, they're probably going to make it into a sort of hellscape where the Archons are in charge. You're supposed to stop this. You have no idea how to do that.
Can I roll perception? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, well, you can go first.
Just perception to look around and see if like
Go
there's a
ahead.
place like maybe a hole you could enter or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
7.
Nope,
Fuck.
you don't notice any holes leading deeper into the castle. Does anybody help Kane?
I don't have arcane, so
Oh, I have.
You can roll perception if you want.
Yeah, I have.
wait. Could I just give him the help action or no?
Hmm?
Could I just give him? Could I give Kane the help action?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes. Okay.
So the
Kane
So
just
then
rolled
I
20.
can take my 20 or reroll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get a 20.
So both of you are unable to find, like, secret passages or things like this. The dig site seems to be like they seem to be covering a lot of like options, but you are going to spot something strange. There's what appears to be a man, somewhat far away from the dig site, but hiding in bushes and just moving from hiding spot to hiding spot.
Okay.
Who, in wet clothes and like clothes that appear to be like old and not mended and not washed very often. This is what he looks like from a distance, but he stays to watch a few minutes, and then noticing that he's being observed, he's going to you see him.
Can I?
Hmm? Yes.
Oh, does he like teleport away or start leaving?
No, he just moves back towards the thicket of trees and heads off, but doesn't
Okay,
not
can
running.
Can I run after him?
Yeah, go ahead and roll athletics.
I have to roll the run.
Yes.
Yeah, me as well.
Alright.
My feet allows me to run over difficult terrain with no difficulty.
Nice. So that's gonna give you advantage on your athletics check to.
Okay.
Run.
Also, my speed is 40,
Oh my god.
and so when I dash, that'd be 80.
Oh, mobile?
Why are you guys?
Yeah, I took mobile.
Why are you guys running?
Wait, how do you already have a feat at level 1?
Variant human.
Oh, okay. Just give me one.
Why are you guys running?
Yeah.
I just
Can
yell
I
at
maybe
it.
roll acrobatics instead of athletics?
No. Acrobatics is more jumping around and stuff like this.
Okay, 12. So yeah, I got 80 speed, and I can't be stopped by difficult terrain.
Okay. So yeah, you are zooming. You're like you have advantage moving through all of this terrain, Despite this, Alessandro seems to takes a different direction in order to catch this guy, and at the point where you're both expecting to catch him, you just arrive in a clearing, and it's just the two of you, and there's no trace of the man.
Can I roll perception?
Yeah, go ahead.
20. I got a
Oh.
crit.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
First crit of the game.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Wait, did you also have the first crit fail or no? Who had the crit fail?
I did, I think.
Oh,
Zachary.
Okay. That'd be very poetic.
Okay. You look around, and you're going to spot that like he had a bit of a head start, and you spot something moving behind one of the nearby trees, just trying to hide from your characters.
All right, I would like to continue running up to that thing.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm to stealthily follow him because I don't know what he's following. I'm gonna stealthily follow Kane.
I will say, before I started sprinting off, I stated follow me.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna follow behind a good bit stealthily.
I'm gonna guess the rest of us three move at the same speed, just because we don't have.
Yeah.
We're just.
Oh, I'm not
So
following. I'm
I-
back at camp.
is
for all I
everyone
know.
following on this
Yeah.
sudden?
Yeah, can I
chase?
cast Unseen Servant
For all I
as
know,
a
you people just
ritual?
ran into the forest for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I stated to follow me, but I did not exactly give a
I
reason.
dipped before you, so.
Was
I'm
never-
gonna follow, but I'm very slow. So can I cast Unseen Servant as a ritual and see if they can go a little faster than me and get ahead and report back?
If you cast it as a ritual, it's gonna take minutes or hours to cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the time they're done.
Yeah, it's gonna take
It
1
takes-
hour.
Oh yeah, it takes. Oh, duration. No, it lasts an hour. I don't know how long it takes as a ritual. It might take a couple minutes.
Oh, if you cast it just as a regular spell, it takes 6 seconds. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's an action.
It's one action if you cast it normally. If you
I only have
cast-
2 spell slots, so I don't think I'm gonna cast it normally.
Yeah, it's a smart move.
Yeah.
So wait, who's not coming with us?
I feel like is anyone just staying at the archaeological dig?
I'm staying.
I
got
feel
no
like if I
reason to run
can't, I feel like I should probably stay. I'm not very fast.
I go just because if anything happens and they get hurt, I can help.
Yeah, you can heal
But
them. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Give me just 1 second.
Just
Okay. So yeah.
So
You through the clearing. Most of you are here. Through the clearing, you are you reach this shape that's behind the trees, and you're going to spot. Hold on, just give me 1 second.
monks are fast as fuck,
Yeah,
and
monks
I'm
are
only
fast.
gonna get faster.
yeah, monks get crazy once you get to higher levels, just because you just move 100 feet.
I
Whenever
love
you
it.
want.
It's like my favorite ability of a monk. It's just you're so fast.
Combine that with Way of the Shadow, you can
Oh, yeah,
move
you
up
could-
to 60
You could
feet.
tell. You could
in the dark.
teleport in darkness, basically.
God, I like taking Tabaxi monk So you
Tobacco.
double the already fucking like doubled speed, and you go like 400 feet a turn.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Tabaxi monks are
Whenever I'm
The
trying to make a
Sonics.
fast character, I always use the Usain Bolt standard.
Just
So those of you who ran off and are following Kane are going to reach this this clearing, and the person who was like hiding behind a tree, you get to them, and it turns out not to be the person that you'd been following, but this woman, who, as you arrive, is like kind of surprised to see you, and like
Fair. I'm also surprised to see her.
while you're running towards her, she kind of
She
looks like a little bit uh, uh, confused, tries to like move to the side of the trail as to let you pass, but then you seem to slow down since you're coming towards her. So yeah, what do you do?
I noticed it's her, so like I am no longer like sprinting. And I stop and go, sorry, ma'am, have you seen man like yay high, disheveled, looks homeless?
Nope, I haven't seen anyone here, and
Are
like
you sure?
apart
He
from
came this way.
you guys, make an insight check for me, please.
We just ran up on a random lady.
16.
She's lying about not having seen anyone.
Oh, no, she's not random.
I walk up and I kind of like, I'm a pretty tall dude, so I kind of like walk up and exaggerate my height, and I go, I'll state this one more time. Where did he go?
Okay. Roll intimidation, and you. Yeah.
And at this point, while he says that and intimidates her, I'm going to walk up.
Okay. So the rest of you are
I got
arriving.
a 14.
So she's going to say, fine. I met my I saw my boyfriend here. He's going back to the village.
What village?
I don't have to answer those questions. I don't even know who you are.
And I don't know who you are.
Do I?
I just want to talk to your boyfriend.
Thing
Why?
more, we don't want because he was
'Cause
following us.
He
He was
following-
following us. He was following us, sneaking around, and I want to know why.
I don't think he was. He would like he just he was with me like half an hour ago. He's left a while back.
Could I roll another insight check?
Yes.
Let's see whether or not she's lying about this actually being like a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I should be good at this, but I roll like garbage. So I roll like
Damn,
absolute-
20.
There we go.
You don't think you're talking about the same person?
Oh, okay. I think there might be like a miscommunication. Do you think? Okay. Did you see someone other than your boyfriend here?
You guys.
Okay, outside
I-
of us, like any other. Like any suspicious-
Are you guys cops? Because if not, I'm
I-
just gonna go now.
I look at Malachi and go, if it's not the same person, why did she lie to us?
Interesting question.
I'm not okay, because I'm supposed to be on the job right now. That's why.
Oh, you don't want to get fired. That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
What job?
I'm a student, and I'm working at the archaeological site over there. Now, I'd like to get back to work, if that's all right with you, gentlemen.
Okay.
Would you mind? I'll let you go, but What villages are nearby?
Okay. Let me see. Is this in one of those books? No. Hold on. I'm gonna have to ask Google Maps. So give me 1 second. She's gonna list a few villages, and I want all of you who are present here to make an
Nope.
intelligence, sorry, a wisdom roll, except Malachi.
Just wisdom?
Yeah, just wisdom, except Malachi.
Always accept me.
I
So
got
I'm the wise boy.
6.
Wise boy.
I'm an actual cleric, but I can't
I
use my
am.
wisdom.
I'm such a wise boy, but I got a 6.
Don't worry, I got a critical failure when I'm have a 16 intelligence.
Oh fuck.
All right. So, near Cadbury Castle, there's there's a couple of small towns nearby. South Cadbury, Compton, Pounds. Like South Cadbury is the village that is closest. There's a couple of others like Sutton Montes and Western Bamfield that she names. But when she names one of them in particular, those of you who've rolled higher than a 10 are going to get are going to recognize the name. She mentions the village Downhead, which is nearby, and some of you just get this sense of like just see flashes of a terrible fight that happened there and that cost many lives. So that's Alessandro is the one who is going to be remembering that.
Okay, not knowing this, I
When-
go. All right. Sorry for the trouble, ma'am.
I
Name's
left
me
as soon
nothing.
as I heard. As soon as I left towards the village.
Okay.
I asked.
Alessandro, where are you going?
It's like it's you're gonna need to like drive or
Drive
walk
there.
for a couple of hours to get there, but
Yep.
I brought my car. I realized I have a car, so I could drive, right? I could have
Mhm.
driven here, right?
I just
I have. Well,
No
do you
worries.
want to ride? I don't know where you're going, but like, you want to ride?
No, I'm good. I'm going alone. I need to do this alone.
Where are you going?
No,
I'm not even here.
I'll meet
Yeah.
up with you guys at the village later.
What village?
The big village.
What
The
big
main
village?
village. Didn't she mention the village, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah,
She
the-
mentioned multiple villages. You're the only one that knows the specific one.
I know. She said the village, though. Is
the,
out
the one that's nearby is South Cadbury.
south. I'll meet you guys at South Cadbury later.
Oh my gosh, you're going alone. Okay, that's lovely. All right.
That-
I'm going to follow him. I'm going to walk with him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the rest of the group and let them know that you guys are walking in a direction, in a cardinal direction, I guess.
I state
Okay.
I'm not going to be a dick. I'm just going to follow him and make sure he doesn't like.
Like
Cool.
die.
So there.
Yeah, I don't think he'll die because my character doesn't believe like there will be a fight. Just that he doesn't like get lost or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll come by with the car and we can all go
Do
somewhere.
we
right?
have phones?
Yes. Oh yeah. Could I have your number, man?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, could
Yeah.
we
Let
exchange
me.
numbers?
Yeah. We just exchange contacts real quick, and then I just run off to the rest of the group in the
Okay.
tent.
You inform
And
the rest of the group that they're heading west. That's like the general cardinal direction in which.
Okay,
What city-
before I go, real quick, can I like investigate to see if there's any other like artifacts or anything that I should be looking at?
Go ahead and make another perception check. Actually, investigation would be more fitting in this case. Yes.
12.
Okay. So yeah, you get the like you are going to notice signs that this place has already been dug up in the past by other groups. Like there's an entire spots of land where the grass has not grown back fully yet. This seems to be like a popular dig, and you don't know if there's much more that's gonna be found under here. You get the general sense that this site was approved by the university for archaeological students to come to, mostly for like training purposes. They're not necessarily expecting major finds, and you can tell that by like the budget that seems to be going into this thing. It's not it's not a first time looking at the castle that inspired Camelot. It seems to be more of a we know there might be some stuff here that other archaeologists might have missed.
Okay.
I get back to the tent and I let them know we're going in a. Apparently, those two guys, I believe Alessandro and Kane, are heading west.
All right.
They're just-
Why?
I don't know. They say apparently they have to go there.
I mean, I
have
don't think there's anything else good here, so
Go then.
I'll go too, I guess.
Okay.
I have a car, so we can all hop in. It's a Toyota Camry, like 2012. No, 2000, this is 2012, so it's like 2006.
So I would like Rose and Andrew to okay. I would like the those who have not made a wisdom.
I also list off all the towns that the lady said.
Okay. Yeah, that's
and I tell them the towns. I'm like, hey, do you guys know any of these towns? Because it seems like he's heading to somewhere. He heard one of these towns and he just decides to go.
Yeah. So make a wisdom saving throw if you have not made a wisdom saving. Sorry, a wisdom roll if you have not made a wisdom roll before. And
Oh, come on, guys.
nope. Nope,
Damn.
none of those
Very good.
towns ring a bell.
Fuck. All right.
All right.
It's all up to Lancelot.
I mean, those are certainly towns in the area. Yeah.
I text who was with him? Kane? Kane was with him. Like, Kane, you know where he's going?
Have you exchanged numbers already? I don't remember.
Yeah, we stated before I went off to follow Alessandro, I took
Okay.
we
Malachia's number.
Yeah, we just like, yo.
All right. In this case, yeah, you. It's 2012. This game is supposed to start in the year 2000 because the Y2K crash is supposed to be like the end of the world.
Okay.
So, but I set it in 2012 for like more relatable technology. So you have GPS and stuff like this. So you're able to coordinate and find each other pretty easily.
Yeah, just be like, I'll be like, yo, just send me your location all the time. Like, all right, I'll just follow him basically.
Yeah. So as he heads back to the other group,
Sounds
I'd
like
like
you
to
better
talk.
explain what is going on along the way.
I'd like to talk to Alessandro.
Yeah.
As we walk, because I'm like walking right beside him. I assume I'm just innately faster than him, so he can't exactly.
Yeah, you
I
do
get away from you.
Evade me.
Yeah.
So, any reason you want to go this alone?
Look, I don't think if people are in danger, I don't think the others are capable of doing anything to help. Think about it. When they heard the glimpse of what happened in my past, they couldn't handle it. Now what happens if they have to do something to save people?
I assume they'll have to man up. Like it or not, I feel like this affects us all. I don't think this is a situation where you can just do it all yourself.
Easy.
Sorry, you cut out. What did you say?
It tends to be the easiest way.
I would debate otherwise. What if we go there and there's what was the word the guy used? Like Archons, I think it was. What if there's like 10 Archons there? Are you gonna fight them all?
No. Again, remember what I said? I told him to meet back up at that village. I was just going to see what we might be up against first, before putting everyone else in danger.
and you didn't maybe want to tell us? You were just going to scout?
No.
All right, then.
The music
Fine, tell
timed.
me
The music
where I'm
timed
going.
out great. That was great.
Would you mind at least telling me where we're going? Because, like it or
honestly
not,
forgot.
I am coming.
I forgot the name of the town.
Downhead.
Downhead.
Yep.
Is where we're
Yeah.
headed.
All right.
And he goes, great. And then I tech Malachi downhead.
I'm like, oh come on, bro.
Since I don't text and drive, I give my phone to Rose,
Okay.
and she would see the text, I would believe.
All right.
All right,
Can I
it says
attempt to
they're
take
going
his
to
phone?
Downhead, and I have
Okay.
a feat for keen mind, so I
Oh,
think I can tell
wait,
you what
Alessandro's
direction
gonna.
it's in.
Alessandro's, like, before I'm able to text that?
After.
Okay. I'm going to try to keep it away from you.
I don't know how we do this.
Rose, what are you saying?
How tall are you, Alessandro?
5'11".
They're going to Downhead.
Okay.
You said you
Okay,
had the
so
keen
it's-
mind trait?
Yes, I have a feat for keen mind, so I always know which way is north. So if I know which cardinal direction Downhead is in, I can figure it out.
Yeah.
It's west.
It's west from where you are.
All right,
Also,
so
we have-
I know
Also, we
where
have
it is.
GPS, so we can just put that in.
Yeah.
True.
So.
Okay, so Alessandro's trying to take my phone. What do we roll
All
to
right.
first him to try to take it, and me to not let him take it?
Alessandro, I need you to roll.
That'd be athletics.
Wait, isn't there a larceny?
Sleight
skill?
of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of-
I need you to roll sleight of hand, and
Me to also roll sleight of hand, or
Kane, also roll
Or-
sleight of hand, please. Okay, so Kane, you're able to play keep away long enough to send the text.
okay. So yeah, me being taller, I just hold my phone above your head
Okay.
and go, "Nice try, buddy."
Alright,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So,
Now let's get going.
All
Just
right.
Big brother, dude.
And I just very angrily just walk towards the village.
I
so
follow every
and-
now and then, just making slight comments.
as you're making your way to Downhead, you're going to see it seems to be this small village, 15 houses, and one church. Your way into the village, there's either this long winding road that goes around and back in, or there's a path to the side that seems to have a parking lot right next to the graveyard. On your way into the village, I want everyone to make an intelligence roll, please.
Do I roll one too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, could I also roll an intelligence roll to see if I can figure out who I was in the past? Because everyone else seems to have figured out who they were in the past.
They've been able to figure it out because they were able to look at the other faces and be reminded of that. But I can allow you to make an intelligence check for that as well.
Okay, so that intelligence save was for the city, the town,
Yeah, the town.
and this one is for, they're both terrible. So it's just.
So yeah, I'm sorry. Andrew, you as you guys are heading into the village, you're looking around, and you're going to see this ancient stone cross, this tombstone that is at the far back of the cemetery, which brings back some memories. You remember digging that you remember digging that grave to put a body in there.
I walk
Walk
over
to the
grave.
grave.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. Sorry, I didn't know. My bad.
Yeah, it's Andrew's the only
Does he
one
know?
who's rolled sufficiently for that.
Apologies.
Yeah, go over to it. Is there a name on the grave, or has it been faded out?
No, it's very faded out. So hold on. Are you
Yeah.
all on? Yeah, you're all on the map. So it's this. It's going to be this cross right here, but like obviously like the there's it's not opened like it is on in the image of the map.
Okay. Who got here first?
Yeah, we were in a car. So.
Yeah. The like in the car you managed to like, because some of you had a head start and the others were in a car. I'm gonna say you're all at the graveyard at the same time.
Fair. Okay.
So we enter the graveyard and then we see them pull up, and I go, "Hey, Alessandro, great timing."
Yeah, we just.
I go up. I tell you guys, there's something here.
Yeah, I assume it's a graveyard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's dead
Oh
bodies.
no, you know what I mean. I saw a vision. There's something notable here.
Oh.
Oh, where?
What do you see?
It's
I roll perception.
Go ahead.
I'll also roll that.
I should be good at this.
And could I roll perception as well?
Of course.
Didn't do good. I rolled a 2 and a 1. Oh my god.
you guys.
Oh,
Critical
nat 20
success.
though. We got it.
Nice. Okay, so
That was Alessandro.
I was rolling. This dexterity roll that you can see is actually me trying. My thing, trying to hide. So everyone who rolled higher than a 9, is going to spot something strange happening. You.
Fuck.
Everybody else.
Oh come on.
Everybody.
So it's me. It's me, Alessandro, and Andrew could see it, right?
Yeah. Kane and Rose, you're gonna have disadvantage on your initiative roll as you are nearing this. As you're nearing this
Fuck, I've been
grave.
surprised.
As you're nearing this grave, you see a ghostly shape start to appear and materialize in front of it, of a knight in armor with a stump for a head. With a
What
stump.
the
the
fuck
head
is
should be.
that?
It is slightly see-through, and this is what it looks like. Everybody roll for initiative, and since this is roll 20, if you have your token selected when you roll initiative, it will automatically add it to the turn order, making everyone's job slightly easier because it will make it slightly faster.
So,
Alessandro pees himself. Alright.
Oh, what is that?
Kane, yeah, Kane's just like, what the fuck? I got
Oh, sorry.
21.
Where is initiative on the?
It's by
I don't
armor
know how
class.
to
Yeah.
select
Uh,
a token. Sorry, give me just a
so-
sec.
So Rose, you have to Rose, because
Oh,
you failed
okay.
your perception check, you have to roll twice and take the worst one of initiative.
Okay.
And
Oh,
same
I
for
guess I
and
have,
same for
I have,
Kane.
yeah.
And to click on your token, you see your icon. You just click on it, and then you click on initiative, basically.
I got it, just another 20.
Nice.
All right then.
Okay, cool.
What's with the point numbers?
Those are tiebreakers.
Yeah, those are tiebreakers basically.
Few people get.
Who
Don't
has
roll.
a 17 dex? How did you?
Okay. So Rose, you're gonna have you're gonna have the 5 as your the 5.13 as your initiative, and
Yep.
cool. Yeah, you've got a ghostly headless knight drawing his weapons and making this strange metallic sound as it prepares to fight you. Kane, you're first to act. What do you do?
All right. So even though like I was surprised, I wasn't really paying attention. I notice it appear, and I just shout, "Everyone, get back!" And I'd like to rush it.
Go ahead.
At which point I'm just going to do my best to beat it.
All right.
Punch it.
Just punch a ghost.
Punch the shit out of the ghost. I'm a monk. I can do it. Fuck you.
Yep. Absolutely. Let's do this. What do we know? Is it turn of the ghost in the thing? Oh, the ghost is.
I rolled an 18 and then
Nice.
6 for damage.
Okay. 18 hits exactly. You hit the plate of the armor, and despite it being slightly see-through, it when it connects, it really hurts your hand, like punching some real armor would. You see the headless knight staggering back a little bit as
Okay.
as the punch seems to have made a slight seems like the punch
Dent?
seems to make some of the fluids from its lungs just spurt out through the decapitated neck.
Okay.
So yeah, 50.
Oh God.
Okay, so 6. That brings us to so. Cool. Do you have any other? You don't have extra attacks because you're not level 5. Do you want? Do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
Bonus action? I don't think at level 1 I can do any.
Okay. No.
Wait 1 second. I'm gonna make another one because that's what I can do.
Oh, you
What's the
unarmed
bonus
strike. Unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, unarmed strike. I can make 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a bonus
So,
action for monks.
All right. That's
23 and
Nice.
another 6.
That
My
hits.
God, Aaron.
Yeah, that hits as well.
You punched him.
I punched a fully armored ghost twice for 12
Yeah.
damage.
It tries to block with its shield, but like you go under and you're able to like hit one of the
Uppercut
joints
the
in
shit
the
out of the
armor.
post.
Cool. Andrew, it's your turn.
I'm
Andrew.
going to pull out my Browning high-power 9mm pistol,
Okay.
and I am going to shoot it.
All right. So your bonus action, you draw the your sword, and then you run in with your move action. Go ahead and make your attack.
I'm sorry?
He said he pulls out a gun, not the sword.
Oh, a gun. My bad.
Yes, I shoot it with my gun.
All right.
That's
Why?
I
radical.
just shoot it with sword.
That's fucking radical.
By the way,
Why would
Rose, when you click the bubble icon next to your spells, it just makes it appear in.
Oh, sorry, I'm not trying
Don't
to do that.
don't worry, but like it's not a big problem. But this way it allows us all to see like what your spells do when you want to use them. If I have no idea what it does, Andrew, nice, yeah. 20
Damn.
hits for 10 piercing damage. Where do you shoot? Where do you shoot to this ghostly
Where
form?
do I shoot him exactly? I shoot him in the kneecap.
Okay.
Take that ghost's kneecap. Take it off.
Yeah. You
And-
you hit the kneecap. You blow off the leg that just becomes this like greenish smoke of ectoplasm, and then reforms around the leg, but slightly more transparent than before.
Okay.
I'm going to use my
Perfect.
movement to get. Hold on. Yeah. That distance. Yeah, that's about 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here, get behind this wall, get to cover.
Malachi.
It is my turn.
Yes.
I have. Okay, 1 second. I just want to check what a spell does.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so I have I'm gonna use bless, but it's a range of 30 feet around me. So is everyone in the party 30 feet around me?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it
Yeah.
only
No.
allies?
Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
30 feet radius or 30 feet?
It just says range 30 feet.
No. So range,
Oh.
it targets. Blessed targets only one creature in 5th edition, if I remember correctly.
No, it catches 3 according to the description.
Oh yeah.
So then,
3,
yeah, you can
so-
bless all of us.
Cool.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll bless Alice. Wait, what's your name again? Kane. Kane is in front.
Yeah.
I'll bless Kane. I'll bless. Alessandro. Alessandro, you're a rogue, right? You just shot him.
Yes. I
Okay,
have
so-
not done anything yet, but
No,
I am-
who shot? Who just shot?
Andrew.
Andrew shot him.
Okay,
and then
okay,
just
I will
9mm.
I will bless Andrew. And it's I'm gonna roll a d2 between the other two.
Andrew pulled out a gun and shot the ghost, then still did less damage than my
Rose,
full ass
Rose,
just fist.
pick one or two.
More
Uh,
damage.
2.
Huh?
You
You
did.
did
you say?
you did 10 in one attack, but I did 12 in two.
Go ahead.
Rose,
roll.
what do you-
Yeah, you're a monk. You do that.
True.
Okay.
I
Rose
just like
one,
the
D2.
implications of that.
Okay, Rose, you get blessed.
All right.
Cool.
So you get everyone gets a d4 to basically any attack or saving throw, and then I take the move action, and I also will like to take cover. Because why would I stay in
Yeah.
the middle of combat?
Yeah. Oh, you get back to cover. Got it. Alessandro, it is your turn.
All right.
Gosh,
I
my
am going.
knight is fucking slow.
I am going to.
I haven't moved. I'm still right where I am.
Yeah.
approach the ghost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw the sword that was gifted to me and strike him with my rapier.
All right, go ahead.
Hell yeah, sneak attack his ass.
4 does not hit. Unfortunately, it
Well,
blocks your attack with your shield.
Oh, also for my own edification, is the coffin right behind him actually like empty? Like is the grave? Is it like an open
No, the
grave?
grave is not open. I try to describe it as basically like unlike what you can see in the image of. It's basically just what appears to be a normal grave.
Okay.
Alessandro, if you don't have any bonus actions, I'm gonna move to Rose.
I don't believe I do.
All right, Rose, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move like over here.
Okay.
I think that's.
Yep.
So that I'm like I have cover, but I still have him in my line of sight.
Mhm.
And then I am just a sec.
Alessandro, we might get beat.
Don't worry,
Um,
I can heal for once.
Okay, can I cast anything at him without like any offensive spell at him without hitting
Yes.
either
Yeah,
Alessandro
unless it's
or
like area
Kenny?
of effect, it'll just target him only.
Okay. I am gonna use a first level spell slot then to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay, nice.
That's mean.
Witch bolt slaps. I love that
Okay.
spell.
Do you want to okay, so in the original game, the players have to say the words of the verse associated with the power in order to activate it. It's just a little bit of a flavor thing. So, do you want to do that when you cast Witch Bolt?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Say, what is it here? The electric genius has revealed to us the true nature of light.
All right, and yeah, out of your hands comes a bolt of lightning. Okay, it's
You have to roll the hit first.
so.
Witch bolt, I believe. Yeah.
So the Witch Bolt,
guys.
blah blah blah. Yes, ranged spell attack. So what we can do is for later on your character sheet where it says attacks and spellcasting, you can add some new ones. So I'm gonna write it here. Witch Bolt level 1 is an attack plus spell modifier, and it does 1d12. So this way, you can you can just click it in the
sheet
in the
and-
Witch Bolt, and it will roll the attack for you.
Oh, cool.
Oh no! In the sorry, not in, on the core page where it says attacks and spellcasting.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Nat 20, my god.
Nat 20.
Damn.
So,
Oh yeah. How do you do nat 20s in your game? Do we just re-roll the damage or do we double it?
Roll 20 does it automatically. Right now, where you see that it is a 4 and a 3, it actually rolled the d12 twice for a total of 7 damage.
That's tragic.
So yeah, you strike the headless knight with a bolt of lightning, calling upon Tesla's inventions, and you see the electricity kind of coursing through the armor and burning and singeing the ghostly flesh beneath. It seems pretty mad, and on its turn, it's going to direct 2 attacks with its greatsword at Kane, because Kane hurt it the most so far, so it feels most threatened by it.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's 2d6. Oh no.
12 and 8 do not hit me.
Okay, thank God.
All right.
And I see the witch ball's like, since when did knights cast magic?
Yeah, I see lightning strike it, and I went, "What the fuck?"
It's me. I'm back here.
You can do lightning?
I guess so. That's the first time I've
He's
ever
saying
done it.
you.
Oh my god.
All right.
Why the fuck am I punching this thing then?
I don't know. Just keep doing it though.
All right.
I'm like shooting this thing.
Just do it, all right? Just do it.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense. We're fighting a ghost in a cemetery. This is our life now.
Okay.
So yeah, it tried to bring its greatsword down on my head, but I just bob and weave. Like, whoa!
As a bonus action, it is going to become fully material, and for its move action, it moves to Rose. It does trigger attacks of opportunity from both Kane
Hell yeah!
and Alessandro, but it is immaterial, so your attacks can't hit.
Oh fuck! My fists aren't magic yet.
Yep.
Oh no, Rose.
And I can't become material again until I have a bonus action. Kane, it's your turn.
So it's still immaterial?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to run over.
Okay.
I'd like to move Rose.
Okay.
Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do?
That is absolutely a thing that you can do, and not only if you pull someone out of combat, they unwittingly, they don't trigger an attack of opportunity. It's actually one of the funny things about the rules of D&D.
Okay.
What is your movement? Because this is
40.
20
40, and I
feet.
moved 15 to get here.
You move. If you don't want to trigger an attack of opportunity,
But he's immaterial, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah.
So yeah, it's 15 like this.
Yeah. Okay. And Rose, do you allow yourself to be pulled away from the ghostly?
Yes.
All right.
I am
Okay,
paralyzed.
I'd like-
with fear. Get me out of here.
Okay.
I'd like to move her about like here,
Yep. You can
where
do
I
that.
am, and then move back.
So it's so give me just 1 second. It takes twice as much of your movement speed to drag someone, so that would cost 26.
Okay, so then I'll move her. Let's see, 15 minus 40
It's 25.
Is 25.
25. So I'll move her 10 feet.
Okay. So Rose,
then,
Rose
I'll-
is here.
That be an attack of opportunity for you.
Yeah, but the ghosts is immaterial, so it doesn't. So its attack of opportunity doesn't do anything.
Okay, and then I'll move 5 feet
Okay. So
to
yeah,
put myself in front of her.
yeah, you are not within. Yeah, you're not within melee range yet. Cool. Andrew, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my free action to pull out my what did I make it again? Hold on.
To pull out your.
Pull out my kodachi, my sword.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I'm going to move up to it, and I'm going to shoot it point blank.
It's immaterial. It's ghost.
Oh yeah.
You shoot Kane.
Yeah.
Oh,
You move up to
No.
it. You shoot straight into its armor plate, and your bullet just ricochets against one of the tombs behind it, as it has this sinister kind of hollow laugh coming from deep within the armor. All right, Malachi.
That's a bullet wasted.
I come out from cover.
Okay.
And I look. I was like, "Ghost person, can you speak? Why are you doing this? I know you don't have a head, but I can hear you laugh, so I'm gonna guess you can talk."
Roll persuasion.
One second. I put my character sheet. God. Persuasion. I should be good at this, but
Okay.
I am good at this.
Nice.
18.
Nice. You're actually going to get an answer from it. It's going to tell you vengeance.
Okay. That's okay. Good talk.
Is the understandable? A ghost angry at us.
Okay. I give I can't do anything for my action because nothing's happened. I will give who hasn't gone? Alejandro hasn't gone? Or Alice
Yeah, Alessandro hasn't
Hasn't gone
gone
yet.
yet.
Alessandro. Okay. I'll give Alessandro the help action.
Nice. You are gonna have to move in closer. If you have to be within, like you have to be pretty close to the fighting to give the help action for a melee attack.
I'm not gonna be doing much anyway because he's not material. I'm just gonna be moving.
Oh, I
Okay.
realized I could have dashed.
Yeah, you
Got
could.
a bit further.
But by the way, you can hold actions to attack him after he rematerializes if you want.
Okay, I will hold my action
Okay.
to heal if he hits someone.
Okay, you got it.
That works.
Alessandro, it's your turn.
I'll still stay.
All right. Because it's next time he triggers a bonus action, I want to move like somewhere in the back over here just in case he tries to attack our wizard again.
Okay.
And
Rose
then,
squishy as the fuck. I'm sure like one attack would put her down.
I'm so fragile.
One of her, the 12 could potentially just kill her outright.
Yeah, if
any
he
of
crit,
us.
if he crit and like got
I
a
have
12,
8
like
hit points.
you're just
Same.
Oh yeah, you might die. So you
I could
back
die.
away.
that 12.
Alessandro
that
also
12
has
would've put me down
has
as
80
well.
hit points.
Yeah.
Like the rogue and the wizard are both in deep.
I
danger.
only have 10, so like
Yeah, this is
I have
we are.
11.
This is level 1. This is normal. Alessandro, do you hold
level
your
1
action?
goblins can fight us.
Yes, if he approaches, well, once he rematerializes near me, I'm gonna strike him with my rapier. If he does.
You got it. He rematerializes, seeing that Kane was able to like dodge his attacks, and that Andrew is seems to have less battle instincts for shooting at him while he was immaterial. He's going to try to take advantage of this. He is going to swing twice at Andrew. As my bonus action, I rematerialize. And so 2 great sword attacks.
Tell me if he goes unconscious after the first attack because I will heal him. If he does.
Absolutely.
Does he go before or after me?
No,
Oh,
it's-
sorry. Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah.
bad, my
Rose
bad.
hasn't gotten a turn yet.
Yeah. Rose, you have an action beforehand. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
He goes last because
Continue
he's.
that witch bolt.
Yeah, wait. Can Witch Bolt?
Aha.
No, it keeps attacking.
Does
You
Yeah,
it?
have to use an action though.
Witch Bolt
It
yeah,
keeps
Witch Bolt
attacking. It keeps
doing
going
damage.
until you end.
Well, the spell
So-
ends if you use your action to do anything else. Oh yeah, I could just move. Over.
Yeah, you can just automatically Witch Bolt him
Wait,
and run.
Up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which begs a question: even though he's immaterial, will he take lightning damage?
It says it hits automatically, so I'm gonna say that yes.
Is it still a
Okay.
crit hit? Does he roll crit damage every time?
It's just a flat
1d12.
D12. There's no roll. It
Okay.
can't crit.
So just roll damage, I guess.
Do you?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll for damage and then I'll run away.
All right.
Run away, Rose!
Roll damage and run away. That's.
Remember not to run. Remember not to run farther than 30 feet away, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, Witch Bolt will turn off.
Okay.
Oh, it's not bad.
Nice. 7 extra points
that's
of
okay.
damage.
And then, sorry, I'm trying to get the like little measurement thing. I swear I watched the tutorial.
It's okay.
If you click and right click,
It's the under the yeah.
there you go.
You can move
How
about that
far away is
more.
that from him?
Let's see. If I place myself here,
All
you
right.
could go to about like here before Witch Bolt ends.
Okay, I'll go to like over here then.
So, Andrew, what's your AC?
14.
Not 20.
Okay.
14.
What's your HP total?
So you take 9
11.
damage from the 9 slashing damage from the first attack. Malachi,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
And then I died for a second.
No, my trigger is that if he goes unconscious, I heal him.
Okay.
Does he go unconscious after the second attack or the first attack?
He goes unconscious after the second attack.
Okay, I will heal him
Technically,
with
that's
the
enough
healing
damage
word.
to kill
Hmm?
me. I'd be dead.
No, that's not how death works.
Yeah. When you reach 0 HP, you fall unconscious and you have to start making death saves. But because you are a Trinity, you have the special rule that
I forgot about that.
Also, just in
I
normal D&D,
forgot
that
about
wouldn't
that
kill you
entirely.
anyway.
I rolled a
I'm
1
still
on the
alive.
You have 4 HP.
Well, I'm still alive. There's that at least.
So yeah.
You just go. Now you're no longer unconscious.
Yeah.
So you're just up.
I think that makes it my turn now.
Yes.
Yes, it's Kane's turn.
Okay.
I
just kinda shout-
just one thing just beforehand. You see, the Headless Knight was clearly trying in his attacks to sever Andrew's neck. Failed on both attacks. Instead, just like slashing across the torso and the face. And once Andrew falls, before he gets healed, the Headless Knight's hollow voice echoes around the graveyard, and as he declares, "I have vanquished you," and he's going to call you by your old knight name, which I think is Bedivere.
I'm Bedivere.
Okay,
No, I believe
Caradoc.
Andrew is Cardok.
is
Caradoc.
Caradoc.
I have vanquished you, Caradoc.
In the hit.
He's still good though.
Yeah, he is still
He's alive.
He's good.
Kane, it's your turn.
From the end.
Okay. I'd like to shout, "Hey, butt ugly, pay attention to me!"
Oh yeah.
And then I'd like to make 2 unarmed attacks against him.
Go ahead.
That goes.
That is
Is
3
he
attacks.
flanking by any chance?
Oh shit! Sorry, I meant to click
Did you get
twice.
3 attacks?
It's okay.
I didn't mean to click the third one.
Yeah.
Is he flanking?
Yeah, wait. Would I be flanking? So would I have advantage on those?
Well, Andrew, yeah, I'd say that yes, Andrew is technically flanking, even if he's on the ground.
All right. So then my 1 crit hits.
Yes,
6
your 1
damage.
crit hits for 6 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. So I'd like to run up and just punch him,
You got it.
and then I'm going to go. Well, let me move.
Where do you want to go?
like right here. And go, Alessandro, grab no wait, Malachi, grab Andrew.
Okay. I'm gonna attack of opportunity you for leaving melee range.
With my mobile feat, people I hit don't get opportunity attacks against me.
Mobile is such a great feat.
Oh yeah,
Ain't it?
it's
Especially on monks.
it
is good.
It is the
good.
rogue feat. And the
and
monk
rogue.
feat. I remember now. God damn it! All right, well, it is your turn, Andrew.
Could you have taken him?
Alright.
Okay. I don't want to
So
go.
I
into
get dragged. I want it to be that scene like Hacksaw Ridge where
no,
he's dragging me, I'm shooting him.
I didn't grab you. I just ran off.
But you can get up and just leave.
Yeah, as he's during that drag, I take a like that scene in Hacksaw Ridge where the guy's just shooting the jet.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I take a shot while he's dragging me.
Go ahead.
That's 24 to hit.
24 hits. Oh my gosh. Okay, well I have 1 HP left. Like you see the ghostly form starts to disintegrate as it is as the headless knight's voice like echoes in fury, and it seems like the voice is coming from different parts of the graveyard. It starts to swing its sword wildly, cutting cutting the urn that is behind him. Malachi, it's your turn.
I don't think you.
I haven't finished my.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, you do.
You have second wind to use.
Nice.
Um,
Recover some of that sweet HP.
I have used all my spell slots.
That's 10 health.
Do you only have 2?
Yeah, I have 2 spell slots,
Yeah.
so I have nothing that I could do. I am not going to get in melee range with this guy. No
Remember,
chance.
You could throw it.
Yeah, you can throw it.
I'm curious as to what would happen.
No, I do have a.
You
I have a taser. Could I use my taser?
You can cast mending on the vase he just broke.
No, could I use my taser to tase him?
Yes.
Sure, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my taser.
You're gonna tase a ghost.
You punched a ghost. I feel like this is
Fair point. I've been
How much
punched a
range
ghost.
does a taser have?
apparently 30, according to the list.
Yeah, it's if it's the one with the strings coming out of it, and it's a ranged taser, then yeah, you could do it from the distance that you're at. So go ahead, make your attack.
Yep.
18 hits for the 1 point of damage.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, you hit him with the taser, and with the combined electricity from you and Jess, you're going to like melt this creature into ectoplasm as it just vanishes into this green mist. All right, and it's been 3 hours and 10 minutes of gaming. I suggest we stop here and just have a talk about what we liked about the game. I feel like it's a nice breaking off point.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Could you pause the Roll20 music?
Yes, I was. Yeah, it's. Oh my. By the way, you can control the sound, how loud the music is in Roll20 in your settings in the cogwheel that is like all the way over there. You have the music at the master.
Oh,
music.
I see it now. Okay, mine was at max volume for no reason. That's why I was like repeatedly just taking off my headphones. Like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have.
No, I just.
specified.
It's fine. It's fine. It's on me.
All right. Well, that was an excellent first game. You went much farther than I did when I was a player of this game and on my first session. So yeah, you guys are making excellent progress. I love your characters, and none of you died. So yeah, great job so far.
I think the only one that took damage.
Technically, I died.
You could have died. Yeah, no, I got you though. Don't worry about it.
Clerics are
Thanks,
actually
man.
very good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
I love.
I
Nice.
don't know if you get turn
cleric.
undead with your as a cleric of trickery, but technically that was an undead. So
Yeah,
Like-
I was thinking like one of the suggestions that I had was the grave cleric. I was like, yo, this would be so useful right now.
Yeah.
Just turn undead.
All right. How do you guys like the setting and the story so far?
I thought it was interesting. It was pretty cool. I haven't played a modern D&D campaign ever, so
Yeah.
Me
this is
neither.
new. Yeah.
Uh,
Play that.
I just I got lost in like the info in the beginning just because uh I have a very short attention span when it comes to like a lot of information.
It's
Is there any
valid.
way I could just is there any way I could just is there any way like you have like a small cheat sheet?
I can
Just so,
send
like,
you
I-
guys the notes that I have.
Oh yeah, thank you. That you did mention that before. That would be very nice, useful.
Yeah.
Uh,
God, I can't wait till level 3 and I get deflect missiles and then I can just
So
catch bullets.
I gotta ask, am I the only one here with a gun?
Yes, I think so.
yeah.
I don't have a gun.
I'm just I'm a nurse. I don't think I would have a gun in England.
I'm a monk. There's
I'm
no need
so
for me to
mouse.
have
I feel like
any
I would
weapon.
have a gun. I just don't have a gun.
Of course,
Isn't
the
gun-
American is the only one with a gun.
Hey, I'm also American.
In Britain, guns are outlawed, right?
Yeah.
What are the gun control laws there?
Like you, I think Andrew probably got his gun through illegal means through customs this time.
I was like, yo, there's no way, because I know, yeah, there's no way.
Technically, one of the things I forgot to communicate to you with the guardian sword is that when you make the gesture of planting your soul blade into the ground, it will disappear until you make the gesture of drawing a sword from the ground, in which case it will reappear in your hand, which is the best way to get swords past customs since we're playing after 2001.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this is information you guys will have about how your swords work from here on. You're gonna one of you is gonna figure it out and can tell the others.
Yep.
If I ever feel like using something that just ain't my bare
Hey,
fists, I'll
Guns are
think
pretty
about it.
powerful, man. Guns are fucking busted.
Also, you said milestone leveling, so I'm not sure if this is the milestone
No.
to be level.
No.
Okay.
You're going to finish this first. We're going to finish this first scenario, which is the scenario that happens around Cadbury Castle, and
Okay.
once a very specific event triggers is when you're going to level up, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Outside of that, the session went really fun.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
I'm
liked
happy
it.
to fucking play D&D again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we going to are we going to do 3 hours 20 minutes every session for Friday?
Like
Or is-
we might probably see from game to game like how everybody feels and
Okay.
and stuff like this. So,
Yeah, I think we stopped early because Rose has some wisdom teeth stuff.
I gotta get my teeth figured out.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds not fun.
As a Byzantine survivor, may God bless your soul.
I've had them out. They're just I'm still having some pain.
Oh.
So they're just gonna check to make sure it's not. I don't think it's dry socket, but
Okay.
A shark, you're growing new ones.
all right, I'm gonna stop
No.
the recording now.
Yep.
Have a
Alright.
great day, everyone.
Also,
You
share the YouTube channel if you can. I don't.
Yeah,
Did you put it?
I'll send you the link.
Yep. Thank you.